introduce this video any further, I just thought that you would like a look at how someone in a wheelchair would transfer from one service back into their chair. This is me going from my bed to my chair. I'm still pretty tired in this clip. Plus, I'm filming it with my phone in one hand, so I'm going very slow to make sure I don't lose my footing.
Good morning and welcome to the start of a day in the life video. For this video, I'm going to be showing you guys what it's like to for a person with a disability to get through the day as a college student. And yeah, right now it is 5:35. And yeah, let's get started.
The first thing I do when I get up in the morning is grab one of my medications to administer for later. Then, when I'm done, I wash my hands and glasses before cleaning a special contact lens. Then I put that into my left eye. Yes, I wear a contact lens and my glasses at the same time.
Okay, it is 6:30 now, and I will be eating breakfast, and then after that, I will brush my teeth and get dressed. All right, so for the most part, I am all dressed and ready to go. The last thing I need is for my dad to help me with my slippers. Usually, I will be wearing my shoes and leg braces, but since I'm taking an exam today, I would like to be comfortable so that way I can focus while I'm taking my exam.
Here, my dad is filming me while I go down the lift that we have installed in our garage. Now I've turned around so I can get myself positioned in my van. Then my dad locks my chair down so I don't move around while we're on the road. It's probably worth mentioning that I don't live on campus. Nope, I live at home with my family, and I take the 380 Express to and from campus every day that I have class.
Alright, so right now I am on the 380 Express bus, and in a couple minutes we will be going to Iowa City. The commute takes between 45 minutes to an hour. May seem like a lot, but it's really not that bad. Okay, so I am in Iowa City right now. The 380 Express just dropped me off, and now I have to wait for a bionic bus from the University of Iowa campus to come pick me up and take me to Burge Residence Hall so that way I can take an exam over at the Student Disability Services. Okay, so I got to Burge like, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes ago now. And yeah, and it's Evan. Would you like to say hi?
Hello.
This is Evan. She's one of the girls that's helping me today. And yeah, we're going to go down to the student disability services, yes. And so I can go downstairs and take an exam. It's down a flight of stairs, so I have to go find an elevator. You will see what I mean shortly.
Alright, so this is what I mean by going downstairs to SDS. As you can see, it's not very convenient, and I have to try to find an elevator now.
Okay, so this is just the hallway that I go down for to get to student disability services. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of a dungeon.
During my first campus visit, one of the faculty members even said that the basement of a residence hall was inconvenient for SDS.
Okay, so I just finished my exam. It took me about an hour, and now I'm going to go back upstairs to grab lunch. I'm back upstairs, and I actually don't have time to get lunch while I'm here. So right now I am waiting for my next Bionic bus to come pick me up and take me to the library. While I'm there, I'm going to do another bathroom break with one of my helpers, and then after that, I will grab lunch and go to my next class that is in the Adler Journalism Building.
Okay, so now I'm getting on the Bionic bus.
The way the Bionic bus works is I have to schedule my rides ahead of time, and if I have to have any changes, I have to call at least an hour in advance to let them know of any changes in my schedule.
And if I'm late, they give me between 3 and 5 minutes before they call me to ask me where I am.
There we go. Eh. And that is how I get on the Bionic bus. Bus had to park a little further than usual because snow is the absolute worst. Okay, so just a little PSA for you. If you need to use the restroom, please do not use the handicap stall unless it is absolutely necessary. And by absolutely necessary, I mean if it is the only stall available. I feel like I do need to say this because in some bathrooms there are 10 stalls total, with one of them being the handicap stall. I can only use the handicap stall, so I think it's a little unfair if I have to wait to use the only stall that I can use, because it seems like whenever I'm here on campus and I have to wait for the handicap stall, the person that comes out has been 10 times out of 10 does not look like they needed to use the stall. I try not to judge because I know that invisible disabilities exist, but it makes me irritated when I'm trying to wait for the bathroom, but there's someone in the handicap stall. And it is also the worst when it seems like they are using the stalls as dressing rooms. So, just a little note, if you're going to use the handicap stall, please be quick. That's all I have to say. If it's the only stall available, please be quick. Otherwise, please use the regular stall. Oh my god, open. Thanks.
If you can't do it on Monday, it's okay. You can do it on, get it on Wednesday. Because what's gonna happen is on Monday, we're gonna start going over the first three.
I am at my next class. I have my food. Yeah, class starts in about 10 minutes, so yep, I will check in later. Okay, I just got out of my last class for the day, and now I am going to have a meeting with my academic advisor to go through some classes I want to register for next semester. And yeah, I'll check in again in a little bit. Okay, so I am nearing the end of my day. Right now, I am on one of the camp buses to go to Court Street, so that way I can go home. Okay, so I made it. So what I usually do is the East Campus shuttle usually drops me off at the Foxman Music Building, and then my bus stop is just a block away from there, so I just wheel myself the rest of the way, and then I wait for the bus. All right, I am back home for the day, and I guess the rest of my day will just kind of consist of me doing my homework, eat dinner, go to bed. I wasn't sure how I wanted to do this part of the video, but we're just going to do it here. Just kind of have a bit of a heart-to-heart here. So throughout today's video, I will sometimes have been like, all right, so after this class, I'm going to go do a bathroom break. Or after I do a bathroom break, I'm going to go get lunch and then go to this class or whatever. Point is, throughout the day, like I have to do periodic bathroom breaks. And that's part of the reason why the girls are there to help me. And the reason for that being is because I actually cannot empty my bladder on my own. So I have to do it differently. That and I need help like getting dressed from the waist down. So like I need some help with that. And that also explains the photo that I had for this morning, where I had a little kind of curled up tube and a syringe full of medication. That tube is called a catheter, and I actually use those to help drain my bladder. So I guess kind of what I do is I just insert that. Then once my bladder is drained, I take it out, throw it away, wash my hands, whatever. And because of this, I take a long time to use the restroom, which is why I was so aggravated when I was talking about why I don't like it when people who appear to be able-bodied use a handicap stall, because of the way I need to use the restroom, I take longer, and I worry about whether or not I'm going to be late for class. So if I have to wait for someone to use the handicap stall or to get out of the handicap stall when I need to use it, that's more time that I'm away from class, or more time that like I'm kind of wasting before class starts, and that kind of freaks me out. Like I have 5 or 6 catheters throughout the day. But yeah, I just wanted to explain that to you guys because it is something that I have to do every single day. That's a part of my everyday life. And for those of you who thought that was a little too much information, sorry. But yeah, I hope that kind of clears some things up. And I will maybe do one more check-in after this. All right, well, that has been my day. Thank you for, I guess, following me around throughout the day. And I just want to make a disclaimer that this is not how everyone with a disability goes throughout their day. This is just how I go throughout my day. So yeah, I hope that was informative, and hope that showed you a little bit what people with disabilities can go throughout the day. Thanks. See ya.